flesh from the other side too. We scratch it off here and now the other side too. Always clean your knife. So now we have to cut off the parts of the salmon that we cannot use. Bones again, and then you place your knife right above the bones and you cut the bones with, and you place your other hand on top, and be careful not to have too much flesh. You just cut off the white part. On the other side too. Now that the salmon fillet is clean, you can pull out the fish bones. Make it easier to pull out the fish bones, we can use the back of our knife, scratch it along the fish bones so they pop out. Pulling out the fish bones, you have to apply pressure with your one hand around the fish bone, and you hold the flesh while pulling. And you have to pull slowly, especially if it's the first time you're doing it, because if you pull out too fast, you can break the fish bone inside the fish. So be careful. At the end, it's very important to check if there's still any fish bones left. And don't forget to remove the fish bones here too. You have to cut out about this much of the top of the salmon too. Here from the end, you see this hole about 1 to 2 centimeters next to the hole. You slide and then you turn your knife like this and then cut it. We cannot use the middle of the salmon to eat because it's way too firm too. That's why we cut right next to this, right and left. We're not gonna throw it away. We can use it for other stuff. To make it easier, pull up the salmon and cut right through it. And then you cut through the skin. And then you cut through this hole. We make a hole here again. We cut a hole here again. And we put our finger through this hole and hold it like this. Place your knife down on the cutting board, angle it like this, and pull here and cut here. This can happen to the hole is ripped, just make a new hole. This is how your skin should look like. If it doesn't, it's not that too. Cut this about in the middle. Eat the salmon raw, we have to cut off this too. Take a towel here so your salmon doesn't slide off. Place your knife right underneath where the gray flesh ends, and then you just try to cut off the gray flesh. That's pretty difficult. You will need a lot of practice to do that. And now you have a salmon fillet.